Nice day out today. I'd say it's about time to get the plastic off, do a little bit of yard work. Just want to do a quick unboxing video. So I have a funny dowel experience to share. It's no big deal, but I just got this funny reply in an email from a representative from the company that sold me these dowels, and I just wanted to share it with you. What happened is I bought 1¼ inch cherry dowels, and this is the material that showed up. And as you can see, it is definitely not cherry. I have some cherry dowels over here that I had in stock, so you can see, the difference in the grain. You can see no pores in the cherry. And this is not only porous, but very rough. You can see like raised grain sticking up there. Not a very good quality hardwood, and mahogany wouldn't do that. So, but anyways, I contacted the company, told them they sent me the wrong stuff, and asked for a replacement. But I got this reply, which I found kind of odd. I'm going to post this on my blog, so if you want to see all the emails together, you can read it in that blog format. But basically they told me that this actually is the material that they had in stock, that they were selling as cherry. And maybe they were just learning about it now, because I identified it as a different species. Or after he did some further research, he found that American cherry wood does have some color variation. One possible factor I thought of is that maybe some salespeople think woodworkers are pretty dumb. I don't know. But I know this ain't cherry, and if they sent me the wrong stuff, that's okay, but it's kind of interesting that I got an admission that this is actually, what they sell. And it's really not that hard to identify cherry wood. It's a fairly unique material. The color can be mistaken, but the grain is definitely identifiable in that particular species. Sometimes maple or birch can have a lot of color in it, and that can be difficult to identify. But coarse grain woods and fine grain woods, it's not feasible to think that that can get mixed up. And to be in the wood business and make that mistake, I don't buy it. So they sent me the replacement, said it was from a different mill, so there won't be a mistake. I don't suspect that there will be a mistake here, but I just thought it was an interesting response. I don't have to return this material. I think it's Luan. That's exactly what it looks like to me. If you look closely at the grain, you can see it's a very coarse-grained wood, but it's not dense. It looks like mahogany, but it's lighter, almost like poplar, and that tells me it's probably a tropical hardwood, and it looks a lot like Luan. That it's got that same grain, the color variation. I don't know if Luan is the right name. I don't even know if that's a real wood. It's just kind of a generic term that the industry uses. But there are a lot of different species of wood, tropical hardwood, that's related to mahogany, but it's kind of an inferior species, so it doesn't have the same market value. And I could get stuff like this at Home Depot, because they sell tropical hardwood dowels that aren't that different than this. That is definitely cherry. No mistake in that. So this is the cherry. This is what I'm going to call Luan. And color-wise, you can see it would be easy to make that mistake. But if you get close on that surface, you can see the difference in those pores and the grain. So you can see the pores on the end grain right there, highlighted, and very difficult to see on the cherry. So I paid $36 for 2 1.25 inch cherry dowels, 3 feet long, with shipping. So it wasn't cheap. And to think that they were selling Luan as cherry for 3 years to other woodworkers who didn't know the difference, I find that kind of alarming. But well, anyways, it is what it is. I got my cherry dowels, and I got Luan dowels for free. So it pays to be able to identify wood. So, I don't know. Just an experience here, no big deal. But cherry does vary in color. This is, does darken over time. Train's here.